So welcome back, and we are having match 11, pitting Wazalendo veterans against Greensharks veterans. Both teams have been having tough times earlier on today, as they did. We have Greensharks who are yet to win a match, but they did manage to get their first solid point following an 0-0 result against Park Road veterans. We're now having Wazalendo veterans who have actually just won against Impala veterans, which was an interesting twist of events. Again, both teams, we have one of them now having a goalkeeper, Greensharks veterans. If we do recall, they did get a point with their goalkeeper having a lovely display in terms of the number of saves she did make. I counted more than 4 saves for that match, and now they're back. Wazalendo veterans, Greensharks coming underway. Okay.
Haya, moja kwa moja. Greensharks versus Wazalendo. Wazalendo today is starting Majiwa up front. Majiwa, Anita, Kimanzi. Kimanzi stops the ball into the circle. Back to Majiwa. Everybody misses, and it's a line ball for Greensharks.
Greensharks starting the ball from the sideline. Washira giving an option so that he can receive the ball. Ball pass to him. Waits for an option. Passes it. Dribbles past the player. Player comes back. Gets a second face. There is a foot. There is a foot, and again Greensharks have the ball. Washira with the ball. Tries to dribble. Pass to Mosh. Majiwa in second face. Mosh still trailing Washira. Nixon trying to dribble past, and Mosh is penalized for stick play. And that's a foul. Ball for Greensharks. There is a runner in the back line. Lynette intercepts. Doesn't make. Doris with the ball. Dribbles past Lynette. Passes it to Kim. Kim heading into the D. Waiting for an option. Ball is passed. Anita receives the ball. Majiwa misses the ball once again, and the ball goes off the sideline. Washira trying to make a dash for it, at least to have Greensharks still in play.
It's Wazalendo's ball. Kelvin on the ball. Back to Kimanzi. Kimanzi misses the ball. Ball to Omosh. Omosh looks up. 1, 2, 3. He gives the ball inside the circle, hoping for Anita's take the ball. Intercepted. Wide left. 1, 2, 3. Dribble. He gives the ball back, but they still have the ball. Washira trying to dribble against he's still holding on to the ball, but Kimanzi gets the ball from him. He passes the ball to Anita. Anita misses the ball. The ball keeper takes it back to Kelvin. Kelvin moves to the right. He moves the ball too far, and it's a ball for Greensharks. Washira at the center of the pitch, holding the ball near the defense, wide right.
And we have the ball passed over to Christabel, who's just joined the Greensharks. Receives the ball, passes it, but it's intercepted. Omosh with the ball, passes it wide to Majiwa, and Washira is able to make an interception. Majiwa still has the ball. You can see Marge, number 50 there, tries to make a injection into the D, but it's again intercepted. Nixon gets a scoop, gets a touch on the scoop, gets to Doris for Wazalendo Masters, passes it to a teammate. Christabel makes an interception. We're able to go into the D, but still Christabel goes with the ball. Doris comes back. Christabel passes it on the side. Lovely display. She's adding some support to the Greensharks attacking. We have Omosh with the ball. Slaps it into Kelvin. Kelvin waits for Marge, pushes it into the D, but again it's intercepted by Greensharks defender. But Lynette makes a run for it. and there is a back stick infringement called by the umpire. It's a back stick, and therefore it's for the Greensharks. Scoop from Greensharks to the right flank, deflects off the stick, and Doris makes a run for it, doesn't go out for the pitch, tries to back into the Greenshark veteran, still possessing the ball. Doris passes it wide to Omosh. Omosh passes it to Kim. Fidelis with the ball, passes it back to Kevin. Kevin with the ball on the left flank, passes it back to the D-top, but is intercepted. Greensharks getting quite resilient as we progress in this game. Passing it to the flank, Nixon gets the ball dead. Does some dribbling there, some good skills, good upright skills. Again, won back by Evans. Christabel not able to stop the ball, however it gets to Washira, who's intercepted the ball, passes it to the left. Evans wins it back. You could hear some sticks there. Won over by Wazalendo. Doris passes it to the middle of the pitch. Won by Wycliffe. Ongori, who passes it to the side right flank for Fidelis Kimanzi. Passes it up the pitch. Who passes it to the flank to Mosh. Mosh pushes it into the D again. We have the Greensharks goalkeeper making a save right there as the ball was about to be passed to the back post, with Lynette exercising her predatory skills trying to get to the ball. Kevin passes it. There has been a foot by Lynette as she made a challenge for that ball against the goalkeeper, and it's a free hit. We have the ball being started at the D-top by Greensharks. And Boka, we've had the Greensharks goalkeeper again being alert to the attacks of Wazalendo Masters, cutting out that ball across the D just before it got to Lynette. And Greensharks seem quite resilient, especially with their defensive duties compared to how they performed earlier on.
I think right now the weather is favoring them, so they are a bit relaxing so well, and I hope they can get something good out of this game.
Indeed, the weather is now cooler compared to the better part of the afternoon. Some good win of the ball there by Washira, and it's a foul that's been called by the other umpire, but there is a lot of indecisiveness right now as we get to see both umpires and also players not so sure on whose foul it is against. However, restart, Greensharks with the ball. Some good skill there. Passes past 2-3 Wazalendo Masters player. Nixon wins the ball. Dribbles past Evans. Quite a defensive wall, but then Washira is on it. Washira is dribbling back. There is a foul. But then Greensharks have quickly started the ball into the D, tried to get an opportunity to score, and it's off, wide off the post.
Washira was just trying to do a recommendable job, moving with the ball from the midfield towards the center circle, wider, and being able to get a shot towards the goal. It's quite a good play from Greensharks.
Remember, we said he's a D to D player, isn't it?
And at this half, at least they are playing all 11 players, and it's good for them.
Yes, as we've seen another save there from the Greensharks goalkeeper coming high at the D-top, and they're able to push up the team, get more players going upwards. And now we have Christabel with the ball against Doris. Tries to win the ball back, and indeed she does after losing it. But then Doris has made an infringement, so Greensharks have the ball in the Wazalendo Masters.
As the game progresses, I believe if there was more game, Greensharks could have a bit having a point by now.
Indeed. The score is still 0-0. Remember, this game is streaming for you live from Mombasa Sports Club. Organized by Kenya Hockey Union, hosted by Mombasa County Hockey Association, and proudly brought to you by Daikyo Japan Motors, Better by Limited, and Elbio Sept Solutions for all your solid waste management. Again, we have an injection into the D by Wazalendo Masters. Again, there's been an infringement, some players calling it out, but the umpire hasn't made a call on that. Probably he hadn't seen it. We have Doris on the ball for Wazalendo Masters, pushing it wide. Washira right in the middle of the park, doing all the dirty work for Greensharks veterans, trying to make a spin there, but it's not complete. Pass to the side, Fidelis Kimanzi on the ball, passing it back to Wycliffe Ogori into the middle of the pitch. Another 1-2 back to Kimanzi, 1-2 back to Willis. Again, goalkeeper makes a save. Right at the top of the D, but then there has been a push. Walker, goalkeeper for Greensharks.
Today she will get a good pack. She will get a good pack of what she will be ordered with a lot of Kula Quantus. But I believe she will enjoy.
She's enjoying the tournament. As you can see once again, another direct ball into the D and she's made a deflection. She's made work quite easy for the Greensharks defense. They're able to pull into the D. Another touch there by Washira in the middle of the park. Passed across the pitch to Lynette. They're able to involve her, but then it's a raised ball into the body of Evans. Quick start from him. As you can see, Evans has actually also been, he's holding the Wazalendo defense, considering they don't even have a goalkeeper.
Yeah, they are holding up well. They are holding up well. I don't know why Greensharks haven't put a lot of effort towards the penetration of the circle for Wazalendo, and maybe they are tired, but they aren't that tired. So I believe they'll be able to do something in the second half.
So that's the end of the first half. That marks the end of the first half, and the scoreline is still 0-0. Wazalendo Veterans 0, Greensharks 0. Remember, these matches are played at Mombasa Sports Club, hosted by Mombasa County Hockey Association, proudly brought to you by Daikyo Japan Motors, Better Buy Limited for all your travel and tours needs, and we have LBO Sept Solutions for all your solid waste management services.
And if you are in Mombasa, you can come. They are giving free lunch for everyone who is available. So make sure you come. Even if you don't want to eat the food, please give it to me.
But don't forget, you can get us on Facebook, on YouTube, KHU, and remember this is streamed to you live by Hockey KE. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe on this channel. So we're about to start the second half, Boka, and we have Greensharks right in the middle of the park as the umpires get ready to start. And the whistle has gone. Restart has been called back. Wazalendo Veterans players were not 5 yards from the ball. Of course, Wycliffe trying to confirm with the umpire that indeed he is now at 5 yards. Scooped over, saved by Doris. Again, Christabel was not at 5 yards. We see a lot of these fouls on 5 yards. Even the cards given on 5 yards. It means, of course, they are aware, but we understand movement might be a concern.
Maybe. I believe if they make 2-3 steps, they tend to imagine they are 5, but in reality, vitu kwa ground ni tofauti.
Vitu kwa ground is different. Dive, you've seen that lovely dive there from the Greensharks goalkeeper, making an effort to actually thwart any effort by Wazalendo Veterans as they try to go for goal.
Yes, she's playing well. She's playing well, and I believe this game, this defense is playing quite recommendably, and maybe Wazalendo aren't attacking fast enough, as well as Greensharks not attacking fast enough, and therefore we haven't seen any score in this particular game.
Doris with the ball, Vicky gets the ball, strong stick down there from the Greensharks defender. But then it's been called back. Oh, that was a quick start. However, he still manages to get the advantage as much as it was pushed outside. They are going to restart that foul so that they do, they have a restart for that particular foul. As the game is, I think the game is fading off. Considering the energy levels as the day goes by. Still at 0-0, Wazalendo Veterans 0, Greensharks Veterans 0. Foul against, it's been scooped to Christabel. and she's missed the ball. Goes off. Evans asked for support from Gabriel to come deep. There's a lot of communication between the Wazalendo veterans. They're getting better or improved, but that is a foul. You could hear that in the background. One of the players talking of how serious the other needs to be. You can imagine they're still asking for performance from their fellow teammates at this level. This is what we want.
And it's quite a good one. It's quite a good one. Putting in mind that they really need to get a point from this particular series.
Scoop there from Kimanzi to Wiki. He doesn't manage to stop the ball. Still makes a run for it. Pushes it far wide. Sarah makes a stop for Wazalendo veterans. And she's able to pass it to the left flank. Received on the sideline. Moving the ball quite nicely on the flanks. But then again, dead end there as Greensharks defender is able to pick the ball. Washira tries 1-2 against Kevin, but is not able to pull through. Fidelis Kimanzi on the ball, right at the 23, getting into the D-top. Passes it across to Omosh, and is not able to stop the ball, and it drifts outside the D. Again, they're recycling the ball to the D-top, but then it's intercepted by Greensharks. Passes it wide to Christabel, but then it's off the sideline as Gabriel was making a chase for it. The ball is started at the sideline. Both teams, I think they're both content, happy with the results so far, happy with the progress, considering no one is really pushing for the goal. Gabu again scooping it, Gabu for Gabriel, scooping it to Fidelis. Fidelis pushes it into the D. Save, another save by the goalkeeper, deflected off her stick. How confident is she, Boka?
I believe
save after save.
After the tournament, I'll go and ask a few tips to go and teach my young folks in Western Bujumbura. They can enjoy at least.
Yes. Again, she's been making save after save. And Boka, you previously have been a goalkeeper, so you can imagine at her age, probably still making those saves as of right now. And she's able to hold Greensharks throughout the match. So Christabel making a run for it, dribbling around Gabriel.
She's really trying for Greensharks. So hope they get something for her from this game.
Indeed they do. Indeed they should, actually. Next one there, stopping the ball, trying to hold it off. Stolen off under his feet. Kimanzi trying to push it into the D. And a penalty corner awarded to Wazalendo veterans as Wycliffe was just about to pull the trigger. There's been a request there. The Wazalendo veterans saying it's a flick as the player was just about to make a shot on goal. There has been a stick play, but then it's been awarded a penalty corner.
Penalty corner, Wazalendo. One comes out fast. The penalty corner should be retaken for Wazalendo.
Round bado sisi tumekuja round.
The goalkeeper makes another fantastic save. At the center, Christabel. She misses the ball. Evans running to get the ball from the far left, back to the center, to Gabriel. Gabriel to Omondi in the center, to Kelvin wide to Wycliffe. Wycliffe trying to dribble. He looks at Anita. Anita stopped the ball, but she couldn't hold of it. The Greensharks defend so well. Washira dribbles past one. Omosh putting pressure on the line. Washira still having the ball. He gets good of Omosh. Washira tracks the back, but the referee plays where stay on. Omosh still holding on to him. Washira takes 2, 3, dribbles Patrick, pass it to Christabel. Christabel tries to hold the ball. There is a foul. Omosh steals the ball towards the Greensharks side, but it's intercepted well by that's Wycliffe. He's able to get the ball. He got the ball, but Greensharks are defending this game at a higher rate. Let's see what happens towards the end of the game. Both of them are looking for a score. Wide right, wide left to the defending team. They are able to step the ball. Kimanzi feeds the ball into the circle, and it's a score deflected off the goalkeeper's kit. Wazalendo 1, Greensharks 0. Everybody seems to be tired from Greensharks, and they are moving towards the center of the circle to start the ball so sluggishly, but let's hope they can be able to have what it takes to be able to score so that they can come back into this game. There's a foul on Nixon. Nixon wants the ball so that he can start. He dribbles the ball, waits for a stick play. He still has the ball. There was a crossing between Christabel and Wazalendo player, so they weren't able to see the ball, so it's a foul against them. Evans wants the players to have a total commitment towards this game. They really want 3 points from this game. As it is now, it Wazalendo leading for 3 points with a 1 goal lead. Greensharks on the ball. The game is going for a first half, and it's a full-time score, and Wazalendo are leading this game for 1-0 score. And this has been a tight game from both sides pushing for a win. It's a full-time score. Wazalendo 1, Greensharks 0.